Once upon a time, there was an old legend about a mysterious dark forest where uncountable suicides and murder a long time happened. A curious girl called Elena, who was about 17, decided to see what's happened. Elena was an orphan girl, thin, with brown hair and brown eyes. She was from a small village close to the suicide forest. 3 years ago, her parents and her brother had died in a car accident. After that, she changed. She lost a shine in her eyes, which had never come back. But one day she woke up different, with energy. She dressed up, had breakfast, went to her shop too quick, returned to her house, made a heavy bag with almost all her clothes and enough food for almost a month. Led a letter to the police or any investigator who someday entered to her house to see what had happened, telling that she had gone forever. Elena took the 2001 bus line, which arrives to the suicide forest. After half an hour, she arrived. The forest had an all-enormous entrance. Stood in front of this, she heard whispers, which signed her to come in. Although she had an strong impulse to run away, she entered there anyway. Once she was in, started to walk, surrounded by trees, rotten rocks, and warning signs. She lost the fright feeling. She found two ways, and anything to see which way to choose. She turned to the left. The landscape changed, a bit more right. A girl of almost 18 was stood in front of her, suddenly, and said hello with her hand. Turned back and started to walk in other direction. Elena, as she was lost, decided to follow the mystery girl. She heard a loud sirena. She stood up, went to where the noise came, running as far as she could. She found her cousin crying in the road, with a policeman touching her arm. Elena went next to her, screaming, but not receiving any answer. Once she was close to her, she touched her arm, and her cousin turned her head to the side where Elena was stood, but with blind eyes like she wouldn't see her. In that moment, she realized that next to her cousin was a big black bag, with what could be a body. She stood up and went to see. The bag was almost open in the top, and a hair like hers could be seen. Elena's cousin stood up and went to the bag to see what was inside. She opened it, and there she was, Elena's body.